Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is John with HSFL Paranormal. I have a live guest with me, Boomer Rock. We are going to be doing a live Q&A session. I hope everybody is having a great night so far. Please let us know in the comment section how you're doing and where you're commenting from. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Boomer, do you have anything to say to the people coming in?
What's crack-a-lackin', y'all?
Right. Let's see here. Okay.
Real quick.
Just one more.
What's crack?
All right, guys. So we have Hippy Dippy Toes. What's going on, Hippy Dippy Toes? We have Irish Whiskey Paranormal. We have Chris the Ghost Hunter. We have Tara hashtag Free the Sharpshooter Cope. What's going on? Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a great night so far. So we were going to talk about some paranormal Q&A. If anybody in the comment section has any questions for Boomer and I, we'd be happy to answer them. Hey, what's going on? Ken's Vlogs, Elizabeth H, how you doing? Good to see you. Wonder Pup Adventures and Will B, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So, does anybody have any questions for Boomer and I? We're doing a live coast-to-coast kind of a paranormal Q&A. I'm here in Central California. Boomer is actually in New York. So we are on opposite sides of the coast, but we've had very similar experiences. We actually had a coast-to-coast EVP one time when we were, I think it was on your channel, correct?
Yeah.
That was on.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy because I was like, we were doing a spirit box session, and all of a sudden, I think I asked, can spirits communicate from one device to the other, even though they are separate from the coast, on two different coasts? And it literally said coast-to-coast EVPs as the EVP came through the box. Man, Boomer, we're like, wow, that's incredible. Hey, shit. I was mind blown by that. Jamie Shipman, what's going on?
Oh, another thing, I want to add,
have you ever been pushed by something?
What's that?
Have you ever been pushed by something? I'll let you take that one first.
I've been touched, but not pushed.
Yeah, I've personally never been pushed, but I've been scratched. I've been assaulted by something I couldn't have seen. I ended up waking up with my pillow soaked in blood from demonic energy. That was pretty nasty.
I wanted to add one thing here to what you were saying before about
Chris V's rating my channel.
Long distance and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The other night, Irish Whiskey was doing a live stream in his truck. He has this female spirit over there named Lily. Now he's sitting there and he's doing a live stream, and I just, for shits and giggles, kind of started talking out loud to Lily to see if she would respond, and I started getting some responses from her. So I decided to take my phone and record it, showing the screen of his live stream, and I was asking Lily to interact with things, do things, and stuff like that, lighten up his K2 and stuff. And every time I asked her to do it, she did it.
Wow.
And I've got it recorded. I posted the recording in Irish Whiskey's Facebook like page that he has. So if you want to see the results to that, y'all can check out Irish Whiskey's Facebook page there.
Yeah, Irish Whiskey has an awesome channel. You guys should go and subscribe to Irish Whiskey. I'll grab his link real quick. Irish Whiskey.
Hey Francis. Hey Megan. What's up?
I know there's a lot of people coming in. That's awesome. Here, let me.
Blackin, Kim, how are you? Earth Angel, hello. I think I get everybody. I don't know. No, I know I didn't say 22 names. Huntress, how are you?
Hey, Francis, what's going on? Good to see you. Jeanette Moore, Gina's Bizarro Ghosts, what's going on? So there's Irish Whiskey Paranormal. There he is, guys. Go check him out. He's got an awesome channel. Another California YouTuber who does paranormal investigations. He actually only lives about 2.5 hours from me.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I knew you guys lived in the same state, but
Yeah, he's in like the Tulare area, which is near like Bakersfield. And here's another one right here. We have Cryptid 559. Hey, Mrs. Dill Pickle, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining me from JP's channel, Johnny Paranormal's channel. Thought I would check you out. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Johnny Paranormal, he does some amazing videos in the Aokigahara Suicide Forest in Japan. Super, super interesting YouTuber. And I find his evidence just absolutely fascinating. Among the craziness that happens on his channel, that's one place I would be a little freaked out to go into.
yeah, you'd never see me there.
Seriously, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no doubt, serious. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Caitlin? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, please no self-supporting in the stream. This isn't that kind of stream, guys. So please be respectful of the people in the chat. Don't ask for subs. Don't say sub. Don't say subscribe. Just make sure you guys look at each other's channels, and if you like their channel, please go to their channel, subscribe. I can say it. But they need to. You can go and check out their channel, hit their support button, smash their like button, leave a comment. That's the best way of trying to get supporters, is being kind and courteous to everybody, and make sure you go and subscribe and check each other's stuff out. But just please don't ask for subs in my stream, please. That's all I ask. Yeah, Chris V, thank you so much for the raid. Hey, Don, what's going on? Don, is it Broyles? Sorry, I'm sorry I messed that up, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining.
Broyles.
Yeah, Broyles. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that name. Hey, Kim FITZGERALD Rock Fam, how you doing? Good to see you. The Marine's wife is in the house. I did a video and a live stream with the Marine's wife down in Ojai. She actually drove all the way up from Southern California and picked me up, almost 5-hour drive from her. And we went and explored the Charman mystery, which was really, really cool. Guys, if you have not seen that video, please make sure you go and check out the Charman video. It's super, super creepy. And I guess we only discovered about, 30% of that investigation. There was actually a whole nother part of the city that the Charman is known to haunt, along 5 other ghosts. So we'll definitely be going back in the future to go check that place out. Super duper cool. Boomer, was talking to Boomer earlier on a private hangout, and he was at a cemetery, which looked really, really cool in central New York, and I would love to check that place out. So is there any story behind that cemetery?
Well, the civilian cemetery is just, basic. It's just, if I'm correct, it's the largest one in Elmira. It actually consumes about 8 city blocks.
Wow.
It's right across the front of it's right across the street from a house, and it goes way, way back, across the street and all the way to the edge of where Elmira Prison is, and goes south probably about 1/4 mile or so, or 1/8 of a mile or so. It goes quite a ways that way up Big Street, and then goes way, way, way back. Like, I walked probably 1/8 of it, and yeah, you can't walk that whole thing in a day, probably. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So I saw that you started getting some responses. What ghost app were you using?
It's the VBE ITC Master Suite.
Mm.
Um,
And is that one free?
no, that's a
Okay.
great app. It's like I believe it's 1999 now.
Okay. Is
When he
that
first
on?
out, it's one of his. It's about 2 years old or so, and it it was like $30 when I got it, but he's knocked off the price of that. He does have a more updated version of it, with some different and new programs in it, which is a little more expensive. I think that one is $35 if I'm not mistaken. But
Geez. And now is that available on iOS and Android?
no, just Android for now.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, I don't know of any of his uh, apps that are for iPhone. Last I ever spoke with him was about a year or so ago. He
Okay.
mentioned that there's a possibility he might be able to design something that you can have on the iPhone, but for now, any of the apps I ever got of his are strictly for uh, Android.
Hey, Artie Morbid, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We have Kyoko Rock Fams. Who else joined? Eric Garcia, Lickety Split, what's going on? The Sisterwood, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm gonna send this out to David Omen and see if he wants
What's up,
to.
okay?
I'm gonna send this stream out to David Omen and see if he wants to join in on the chat and maybe give us some good questions.
Yeah, one thing. Hey, Lou Rock's in the house. What's up, bro, Lou?
Lou
Check.
Rock, do you want to invite, buddy?
Um, One other thing I want to add about those VBE apps.
Oh, he was asleep that whole time? Oh, shoot. Okay, man. Sorry, I was trying to get a hold of you, Lou. Sorry, I hope I didn't wake you up, man. I was trying to see if you were still interested in wanting to join in tonight for the Coast to Coast EVP continuance. Let me know if you want me to send you an invite to come back up.
But yeah, I was gonna add with those apps from VBE. Um, they have a free app that you should download before you download any of their ghost hunting apps or anything. You should download the app that's it's a sensor tester app.
Mhm.
You download that to your phone, and as soon as you open it up, it automatically starts running, and it tells you if your device is compatible with their uh, apps, because you do need certain sensors in your device in order for the app to.
I got the new iPhone 10s Plus, so I'm sure that my phone is compatible with just about any new software. But that'd be something to definitely check. Bill 56 HT two door. What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
What?
Hey, Jen's Journeys. That's one heck of a name. Okay, so 56 hardtop two door, is that what it was supposed to be? Like a 56 Chevy hardtop?
Like a
That's actually funny because my dad has a 57 hardtop two door.
fuzzy eyed.
Still fuzzy eyed. Well, let me know, Lou, if you want to come on. Always love your input, man, when it comes to the paranormal stuff.
Lou knows how to open up a live stream. That's for sure.
Are you new to the channel, Bill? 56 two door hard or 56 hardtop two door? God, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna call you Bill.
Yeah, Bill's been a supporter of mine for a while.
Oh, cool.
If I'm not mistaken, we came across each other either in Green Bay's or Cap 7's live stream. I think I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Bill 56.
Hey, what's going on? Mudnut Reviews. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, 56 hardtop two door Bel Air. Yeah, my dad has a 57 Bel Air two door. I love those cars. They're gorgeous. So let me see here. I guess I can see here. I'm gonna send this over to my buddy David Oman, see if he wants to chime in on anything here. Let me just send this link over to him.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention this to you earlier before we went live. I'll just say, earlier my son was here with me hanging out, and we broke out the app, and he was getting some crazy responses with some crazy questions he was asking and stuff. Well, not crazy responses. He was getting responses to some crazy questions and stuff he was asking. So that was interesting. I never did this with my son before. Like I never, like we don't usually discuss the paranormal with each other very much, but.
So I just sent David Oman the link. Let's see. I'm new to your channel, and kid. Nice. Yeah, so I just sent this over to David Oman. I don't know if he's gonna get it because he should. He parties like at his incredibly haunted house until 3 a.m. So I doubt he's asleep.
I like it. He parties incredibly in his haunted house.
May not be 100%. Okay, Lou, I'll send you a link over to Facebook. All right. Yeah, my mom is in the process of watching the Oscars right now. So that's why I barricaded myself inside of my studio. Let's see here. Oh, gosh.
I've probably asked you this before, but it's probably been a while. How does your mom and the rest of your family feel about your paranormal adventures and stuff?
My whole family has had paranormal like encounters, so it's not super out of the ordinary for them. They just don't like the fact that I bring stuff back with me sometimes. So, but how does your family think about it?
My younger sister is very accepting of what goes because she's had experience. My older sister doesn't like discussing it whatsoever. They really like. They're really not into like what I'm doing as far as doing it on YouTube and stuff like that. Like they have no real interest in it as far as like, you know, investigating anything or anything like that. But
hey, just in time prepping.
I don't have a whole lot of family support with what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, my son, he likes to just crack wise about it all the time. I don't know, maybe that's his defensive mechanism, you know, making light of it and joking around and stuff like that. Because he never really gets too serious with it. But
so I guess we're going back to the David Oman house. Not this next week, not this next Saturday, but the following Saturday. We're going to go do a larger, more continuous investigation at the Oman house.
Oh, cool. Hey, thanks, Brother Shark James, for the link drop.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
He snuck in with that one.
Hey, pop to Love and Light. Well, thank you so much, Software Story. I really appreciate you coming by. 32 people in the house. Thank you guys so much. I seriously appreciate it, guys. Definitely keep sharing it out. Share this on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't care how you do it. Just definitely send. Hey, Vector Gaming, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
It's so dark. Yeah, that's because I'm limited to a 1 bulb desk lamp 10 feet away. Well,
Guys, if you're new and you haven't subscribed to my channel before, definitely make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. And go check out my buddy Boomer Rock and go check out his channel. He's got some pretty cool paranormal stuff that happens on his channel too. He's in New York. I'm here in California. We're doing kind of like a coast to coast EVP kind of well, I would say more coast to coast talk. And so we're taking people's questions, and if you have anything that you are interested in, or if you're skeptical, I'm always welcome to questions. Same here with Boomer Rock, and Lou actually might be joining us too here in a little bit. I did send him a invite. I also sent David Oman an invite if he wants to drop by.
And just to let everybody know again, I will be able to, hopefully, they say I will, I'll be able to live stream again Tuesday. So I'm hoping Tuesday I can do my first in 3 month live stream. So
Nice, man.
somebody mentioned to me that sometimes, like, even though they say, you know, oh, this date it's going to be lifted, the suspension will be lifted on this date, such and such, they like still wait a week or two before you can actually, I don't know, but I'm going by what the letter said that, so I'm planning for Tuesday, 5 o'clock ish. Hopefully. How do you feel about paranormal dreams, possibly real or figment of imagination?
Hey, little pixie fam.
Dreams, I can't really like. I've never studied dreams or anything, but it's my understanding that a lot of the stuff we dream about is our subconscious being open to what's going on around us, and we receive messages, either audible or imagery, as we're sleeping, because our bodies are relaxed, our minds are relaxed, and we're more open to the things around us. So when past loved ones want to try to communicate to us to let them know that they're okay, a lot of times they'll come through with messages as warnings and things like that. And they use our sleep time to do that because that's when we're more susceptible to it.
I've warned me while I'm like access my subconscious and told me that this investigation that I was about to roll on, that I was going to have a potential of being affected in a negative way. And turns out it was 100% correct. I had the same dream for 4 nights straight. And I ended up right at this one point of the investigation having complete vertigo and dropped to both knees, and I couldn't see straight. So it's definitely interesting. That was the first time I've ever had like a premonition of something or something warning me of like an impending situation.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Simply Shannon? How you doing? Cynthia from Purgatory Paranormal of New York. Let me see here. We have RNS Paranormal Investigator. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining.
I'm curious if you think it's possibly something or overactive imagination. I have had violent paranormal dreams, so I'm just wondering.
Yeah, so we're yeah, the Sharon Tate place, exactly. That's what.
Yeah, that's a hard one to actually nail down, Megan, because like a lot of people believe a lot of different things. Like some people, you know, they say that nightmares are demons coming after you, which I don't believe that. I think nightmares are just highly graphic dreams that you have trying to tell you something. You know, like it could be a warning. They're saying they may be telling you beware of this or what have you.
Absolutely. What's going
And
on,
yeah,
Dad? Perfect.
but and another thing is like usually when you dream, like when stuff like that happens, like let's say just before you went to bed, you watch some horror flick, okay?
Mhm.
And you have a weird nightmare about it. I've done that before. The first time I ever saw Friday the 13th, I had this weird, but it was comedic dream. Um, it kind of was like Friday the 13th meets Night of the Living Dead type thing.
Mhm.
But I was very young when I had that, so I was like terrified. But as I grew older and I understood a little bit more about what dreams are about, sometimes it is just your subconscious replaying something in its own way back in your mind of the last thing you remember seeing or doing before you go to sleep.
Right.
So
Definitely. Let's see here. Some more people came in here. I'm trying to read. Pamela Clydes came in. Real Talk Tarot Guidance. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We have. Yeah, no, that's. I think I got everybody now. No, Kimberly Ramirez. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Kimberly said something. I was praying for John's protection after what happened. Yeah, that was even though there was nothing bad there, it was the fact that like I think there was a lot of emotion and energy stirred up by what happened at the Omen House, and I uh I didn't feel like it was an attack. I just felt overwhelmed by the amount of energy there.
yeah, Purgatory Paranormal of New York says, John, who is it you are speaking with? If you're referring to
So
me, Boomer Rock.
yep, that's Boomer Rock. Boomer's awesome people, guys. Go check Boomer out, please. Boomer's super cool. 30, almost 34 people in the chat right now. Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
There's a lot of names in here I recognize, but they haven't quite seen my face yet because it's been in the last 3 months. Other people that supporters I've acquired over the last 3 months where I haven't been able to go live. So I was like, they're still trying to put a face to the name, and here it is.
And guys, I'm gonna let you guys kind of know a little update here. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this, but I am not gonna be live streaming as much. Pretty much from now on, I'm gonna be focusing more on content-driven stuff for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be working really hard and traveling a lot here in the next few months. And I'm going to be more focusing on putting out actual videos rather than live streaming, just to see if that works and makes the channel better. And I think it will. I'll be able to put more suspenseful content. I'll still live stream. I'm just not going to do it nearly as much. I'll probably still do After Dark every Tuesday night, but I think I'm going to cut out the other stuff. So I just want to give everybody a heads up, and I'm still going to keep at least one of my main lives and maybe a random one here and there every week, but I'm going to be doing more of a content-driven channel from pretty much here on out if I can. Depends on the circumstances, like weather and stuff like that. If that's the case, then I'll do more. Then I'll maybe add another live stream to fill in a spot or something. But I'm going to be trying to do a lot more of like historical hauntings. And going to go check out locations locally that have had some really rough pasts and see if there's anything I can uncover within the paranormal field and go and check that out. So I thought I'd just let people know what my plans were, so nobody's shocked and be like, why are you live streaming as much? Well, that's going to be why. Your vids are going to take off. I hope so. That'd be awesome. John, do you do what you need to do to be here? Do what you need to be here. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be around. Trust me. But I want to start pushing my channel further and further and getting out some real legit legit investigations and stuff, and I've been in the works with the Historical Society for a few weeks. So hopefully, I'll start uncovering some more locations to go to release that. I'm gonna release all those videos on Patreon the day before I do on YouTube. So just to give everybody a heads up on that. And guys, we just
hey, Mark, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
You just woke up?
Have a good nap.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry I was bugging you, man. I didn't know you were asleep. I was trying to get in contact with you to see if you wanted to start this up, and
I didn't get one of your messages.
Oh.
Dude, you really didn't bug me because I was out like a light.
That's all good, man.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. I can see your here. Let me
I see a big red blob.
Oh, okay. As long as you can see the red blob.
You're presenting now.
Oh, you don't gotta put me on presenting.
Supposed to be doing the Egyptian look.
Sorry.
Can you talk to me about can you talk about some of your experiences? Who are you referring to? Me? I've been experiencing paranormal stuff since I was 14, but I didn't get into it until after my near-death experience and when I moved to North Carolina.
He's red like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I started experiencing paranormal stuff at quite a young age.
I've never experienced anything paranormal in my life.
Says the guy who's using the SLS camera.
Hey, Kimberly Ramirez, how are you? Long time no see.
I did send David Ullman an invite to come on panel if he ever was interested in wanting.
I'd love to meet him, talk to him. That would be cool.
I know. I told him I have people interested in wanting to speak to him.
We're interested in you, David. We're interested.
I know. David, if you're listening, invite to panel.
Lou Rock is interested in you. That didn't come out right, but man, I love playing with this damn thing.
I know.
Oops, now I'm just a stick figure. You can see up my butt. Dude, earlier I went and looked back at that live stream. For the first half, every orb that I was seeing didn't come through because I had it on the Hangouts.
Really?
Huh?
Yeah, you know how it jumps to a different person every time somebody talks?
Yeah.
I got the ones at the end, but the ones in the beginning were kind of... But it's all right. I got this thing hooked up. It's ready to go. I'm going to be using it a ton.
Hell yeah. So I told David Ullman, like, dude, it'd be dope if you came on panel, because like I was like, I have Lou Rock on here, and he's like, oh yeah, okay. He's like, so I think he might be lurking or something, but let's see. He just messaged me here.
David Ullman, you have a stalker. Tell him that I want chicken. Oh, I just seen an orb, dude. See, that's why I love this thing. It's like instantaneous paranormal stuff. Let's see, infrared maybe. Yeah, this one's cool too. You gotta turn my lights off, even though it doesn't make a difference. Man, I'd love to see a stick figure pop.
Yeah.
But you know what I enjoy? I enjoy that I've used this thing almost for a week straight, at least 4 or 5 times, and people get to see like the results that I've gotten in the past. It took me a year to get that. It took me a year to get and there's only like 2 or 3 really amazing things that I captured with the Connect, but it validates it a little bit more for me. I can't find my phone so I could be part of the chat. It's kind of getting me. That's probably why I missed your messages.
Oh. Been really busy here because this year will be the 50th year of the Manson murders. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. This is a big year for David Oman because this is the 50th anniversary of the Sharon Tate murders. So he's and his movie's coming out too. House at the End of the Drive.
Yeah, I want to see that. I seen that on his advertised on his channel.
Yeah, it looks so good. RNS Paranormal asked Lou Rock, "How are you doing?" Yeah, the murders happened August 9th of 1969.
Yep. 3 months before I was born.
Jeez. Yeah, it's so sad because like when we went over to their house, we did a birthday party for Sharon Tate because it was like the week of her birthday. And we did this, we lit candles and did the whole thing at the Omen house where we lit candles and sang her happy birthday. And we put the K2s around the cake and the K2s were just going insane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have the video footage. I know Joe dropped some of it. Let me see.
I did it. They were electric candles.
No, they were real fire candles.
That was kidding.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Here it is. So.
Oh, you still got Luke presented, so they can't see that.
Oh,
shoot.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, so let me rewind this. So this is the birthday party, and you can see the K2s just go nuts.
Oh wow, yeah. Crazy, man.
We were actually singing happy birthday to Sharon Tate.
That's a legitimate K2, right?
Yeah, those are both legitimate K2s, and we blew out the candles, and both of them went to red.
I only saw the gray one. Oh, I see the black one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's weird. So.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird things. Like I was taking a
whoever handed that cake is now possessed.
Yes, and it was very good possession cake. Along with the possession chicken that he had.
The possessed chicken. Wow.
Yeah, the chicken was really, really good. Trying to find that photo I got. Well, here's one of them. So these two people are actually standing. What he has is the Earth Room, where it said a Native Americans actually buried underneath this house, according to mediums who have visited. And there was those two people, Tammy and I forgot the other guy's name, were standing there. I took a picture, and there's this weird shadow, and their shadows would have been at head level, but there was a weird shadow about waist high.
I can't quite make it out. What is that that's up in the corner to the back?
So that right there is ducting. I'm talking about the weird shadow of what it looks like. That looks like somebody's head right there.
Yeah.
So that was kind of strange. Like that was definitely strange. And then I captured this on the TV. So you see this TV, and then I zoom in, and there's like a humanoid type figure right here in the TV. And that's where that room is where we were getting a lot of action.
Hey, look, there's a Martian on your panel.
A Martian. E.T. phone home.
Hey, don't be racist against green people.
Oh my God.
Whoa, that was a giant orb. I am so happy I'm recording this.
Hey, Tabby Smith, how you doing?
Dude, I just caught a giant orb.
Oh yeah, my feet are firmly defrosted for sure. Like I don't have any issues anymore with my feet.
Off his feet already. He's been
Hey.
home for 2 days. Yes, his feet are thawed.
So does anybody else have any paranormal questions that they would like to have? 30 guys. We should asking questions. Seriously, ask any questions related to the paranormal or supernatural, or and we will definitely answer them.
Real Talk Tarot Guidance says, Blue Rock, phone home.
Yeah. It's good to see you, Tavi Smith. Thank you so much for joining.
Every time he leaves and then comes back and the machine has to recalibrate and stuff, it gives him a different color.
I know, seriously, it doesn't seem like it's been 50 years since the Sharon Tate murder. Well, I'm only 26, so what the hell do I know?
It hasn't been that long.
Almost 50.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Presence of the Unknown. What's going on, brother?
There he is. There's Joe. What's up, Joe?
So I got Lou Rock and Boomer Rock here. I need another California YouTuber who wants to come up here from the paranormal team. Who wants to be my paranormal Californian here? I feel outnumbered by a bunch of people on the East
Coast. East Coast, baby.
Coast.
Well, even Joe was born. Joe was born in my hometown.
Yep, Joe's from the East Coast too, technically.
Yeah, he was born in Springfield.
I was born in Texas, so I was like, so I'm like halfway in between.
What's that, Boomer?
I said he's going to have to convince Irish Whiskey to come up with him.
I know, dude.
Yeah, East Coast, West Coast battle.
I'll move to California and join you, John. Heck yeah, Earth Angel, let's go. Hey, what's up, Cryptid559? There's another Californian. Cryptid559's from the Bakersfield, Fresno area. Hey, Murad, you're somewhat on the West Coast. You're in Vegas.
Somewhat. Well, that is the West Coast.
Yeah. Murad, are you free at the moment? Do you want to come up and help answer questions? I can give you a little bit of exposure. Yeah, I know. He went to Oatman, Arizona today. All right, so let's see here. Exploring. Can you send me your link again? John, what do you think about Dark Shadows? And I hope you're not referring to that horrible Johnny Depp movie.
What horrible Johnny Depp movie? Come on, Johnny Depp don't make horrible movies.
Yeah, okay, there's no such thing.
Dark Shadows was pretty bad.
No, that was awesome.
No,
you're talking about when he played the vampire?
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Interview with
the whole thing with the whole quick snaps at what's his name? Alice Cooper, dude. Oh my god, that was funny as hell.
Wasn't it when like when he first is arisen, he's like in front of a McDonald's?
Yeah. Yep.
And it's like Mephistopheles.
He's like, oh, how times have changed.
Oh yeah.
That movie is pretty funny. Why don't more YouTubers use EMF readers to do sweeps, considering the effect of the fields can have on you?
Here's one big one, all right? And this is what I enjoy. Well, I kind of want to shout somebody out, but I'm not going to shout out somebody else on your channel. I enjoy, there's certain channels out there that just will straight up admit to you, when you do a live stream and you're using an EMF meter, the EMF meter is automatically set off by your live stream.
Really?
So, yes. So if you have your phone within 3 to 4 feet of that EMF meter, it's going to get false positives.
Yep.
I've tested it over and over. When I first started doing paranormal, I thought I was getting these crazy results. I thought I was getting these outstanding results. It was the live stream. The live stream throws out the signal. The EMF meter picks it up big time.
I've seen shadow people, so yes, I believe that they exist.
Oh, I got a shadow person from the I went to this Indian burial ground, and you can see the shadow. It moves not natural, like. Or I got a shadow figure in broad daylight for my Tammy investigation. And that you don't see that a lot. You don't see a lot of people that have shadow figures in the daytime.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's super hard to run a legit paranormal channel. It takes you years to get a few amazing catches. You know what I mean?
Right.
I seen a guy who had, when he quit, he had over 100,000, and he had some amazing videos. And then after he quit, his channel shot up to almost 1 million subscribers, and he doesn't put up videos no more, but the channel's doing awesome.
Yep. Who is that, Noah?
No. This is a different channel. This guy really quit, but he didn't quit as in like taking his channel down. He stopped uploading and left his channel up, and it blossomed. Like, his channel is huge.
Surprised he hasn't gone back to it. What was his excuse for not wanting to go back?
It wasn't really an excuse. I really respected what the guy said, and what he said is, he's like, listen, he was talking about the people that were actually paying to watch his stuff. He's like, all my Patreons, all you guys that donate to me, I don't feel like I'm doing my job for you, because you got all these YouTubers out there that are putting out 2 and 3 videos a week, and I can barely put out 1 video per month. And so the guy literally, he just felt like his channel was dying because he wasn't able to keep up with the rest of everybody.
Nope.
And
I mean, sometimes that's all people can do is once a month, or once every other month, because of time constrictions, work. I mean, there's so many outside issues in people's lives that causes them not to be able to upload.
Not only that, bro, I went and I shot a video the other day. I went with my Uncle Mark. We had one thing that was notable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, one thing that was actually entertaining. And I mean, who's gonna watch a whole video when there's only one part of it that's actually entertaining? So
that's true.
I kept the clip. I went back with Fluffy and Elizabeth. We got all kinds of crazy stuff the second time, but the first time we didn't catch very much. Now, that happens a lot. You'll go, I totally hate cemeteries now. Like, unless it's the like most craziest, oldest, haunted, insane cemetery, I don't want to do it because I've just done too many of them, you know?
Yeah, so that's kind of how we feel too. Obviously, we've been not doing as many cemetery stuff. We used to get some pretty good captures, both in the cemetery by my house and the one about 30 miles to the north of here. But honestly, like,
way overrated.
Yeah, it is. Let's see here. I need some advice. My brother-in-law has been pretending his house was haunted. He has been making fake videos and posting them to paranormal Facebook groups. I found the exact audio files that he uses.
Hmm.
Wow.
Is that my brother? Tell him to freaking. I never thought my brother would out me like that.
Wow. Yeah, he just blew somebody's spot. Wow. Yeah, that's a fault. Are you
Don't do this to me. Don't do it to me, brother.
Jeez. Well,
you know what, dude? Here's the deal. Nobody's gonna care.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna care. There's 100 million channels out there that are fakes. There's channels out there that are blatantly fake. And
I'm fake.
And I know, Boomer, I know. But there's channels out there that are just blatantly, and it's not that they even claim to be real. They're more entertainers than paranormal investigators, and there's a difference.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless this guy's unless he's like truly claiming to be 100% real, and this is evidence, you know, like maybe somebody might care, but I don't really even seeing it being an issue because just the way YouTube is.
There's even people on TV who are just like plain old fake, and they got a spot, you know. So I ain't saying no name.
You know what's the funny part?
Lou, did you have the chance to put up the video about on Twitter about the TV orbs that you had yesterday?
No.
She sent you. She created a video of all the orbs that were flying on your SLS camera. She caught them all.
Who did that?
The Marine's wife.
Oh wow! No, I need to see. Where is that? She said Twitter.
She actually sent it to me. I can send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
Oh no, she sent it to me. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to Lou Rock. Let's see here. What is your opinion on Chip Coffey from Penn State Paranormal TV show?
I don't watch paranormal shows, so
I'm not familiar with it.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of Chip Coffey.
You know what's funny is I always get people that are like, "Did you ever see that episode of Ghost Adventures?" or "Did you ever see that episode of Ghost Hunters?" or whatever the show is. And I'm like, you know, no, I never watched that kind of stuff. And they look at me like, are you kidding? But I was never into this, bro. I was never into the paranormal, ever. I didn't believe in it, nothing. I've had experiences that have changed my mind. I've actually had experiences in the last 2 years where I feel like my life is like this movie all of a sudden. Like I had 35 years of just a plain Jane normal life, and then all of a sudden like my brain exploded out of the top of my head, and now it's crazy.
Right. Hey, Ashley Hamilton, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, what? Who?
Ashley.
Whoa, that's crazy. The name spelled different, but that's my niece's name. I was like, wait, I heard the name Ashley Hamilton. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, cool. So I want to introduce the other person who joined my channel. We have Murad from Exploring with Murad. He is in Vegas, and today he was out on a adventure going to Oatman, Arizona. So what was that like?
It was actually very interesting. I did a live stream on it, and I didn't really do any investigations because there's a lot of people and stuff, but they were actually wanting me to come back at night and do some investigations, but of course I couldn't because I had Paranormal Wales UK with me and his wife. So, but I'm definitely. She gave me her card and she was telling me about stuff that went on there. So it's pretty crazy. So she was telling me about 5 spirits in one store, and that actually she has proof. She was actually showing me a photo earlier when I was there, and it showed the whole town, empty. It was like midnight. They took a picture. You could see people standing outside with weird lights. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be going back and doing some investigation. So I can't wait. And hopefully, John, you can join me and see if we can catch stuff, because everybody wants to know what's going on over there.
Absolutely.
So, and actually, that was part where Clark Gable and his wife actually had a wedding, and they stayed at the Oatman Hotel there. So it's actually a very interesting town. A lot of people don't know about this town, but I kept hearing rumors that the whole town was pretty haunted. So that's why I went. This is my third time there now, and the first time I went, it was pretty cool. I got some pretty good activity. So
there's a town out.
Yeah.
Okay, one at a time. Okay, who has a question?
Chris V had a question for Murad. I don't know if he sees the chat. It says, "Was I too boring for you?"
No, actually, David Oman called me, so I was on the phone like half an hour with him.
I sent him an invite to come into the Hangout if he wanted to join, and I also sent him a link to my live stream, so I don't know what... He said he's busy or something. Have a good night.
There's a town out here. It's in Connecticut, and it was on one of those paranormal shows. And the story is that it's haunted by 3 witches, and the entire town moved out. And it's actually like a fenced-in town that's highly patrolled by police officers, and it's like really hush-hush on where it's at. I would love to find it. Anybody from Connecticut who knows what I'm talking about, if you know where it's at or if you know anything about it, please contact me. But like I said, people don't talk about where it's at.
Is this that town that was posted to my Facebook? I think somebody posted something about it to my Facebook page.
It's a complete town that was abandoned because they say that it's haunted by 3 witches, and that like the entire town believed this. And so, I mean, I could see if it was just a couple people, but it was an entire town that moved out. And not only that, it's still abandoned, and then it's like patrolled by police, and they don't want people in there.
Yeah, I got it right here. The abandoned town in Connecticut that most people stay far, far away from.
Does it say the name of it?
Residents of Connecticut know better than to visit the infamous Dudley Town.
Dudley Town, yes, that's it. Dude, I need directions to Dudley Town.
Sure, if you put it in your GPS, it'll pop up.
Bro, I'm telling you, just like Belchertown School, you can put in the address, and the thing is, it would not bring you to the actual address, and I think they did that on purpose. I think like the city probably
They said it has nothing to do with the local police who patrol the area and the no trespassing signs. To be honest, the security measures are a little overkill for most of the people, because most people are too afraid of the deadly curse to even think about this place.
Yep.
When it comes to Dudley Town, the darkness is the least of your concerns. The pitch blackness surrounds the village that is nothing compared to the long, disturbing story. The haunting dates all the way back to the 1500s.
Yep. And they said something about some witches.
Yeah, they fled They fled to America in the hopes of escaping the curse, but they brought it back with them. They believed that they opened up the gates of hell, and the town doomed anybody who befriended the demons at this place.
And they abandoned it.
Murder, suicide, and madness.
They abandoned it. I mean, the town is still abandoned. Nobody will move there. Like,
I guess the Warrens, so Lorraine and Ed Warren, declared the town demonically possessed in 1970, and this place has been abandoned since the 1800s.
And that other show there, the big one, the big paranormal show, they went there as well.
That's crazy.
You know the one I'm talking. I
don't want to mention their name.
No, it's not that I don't want to mention their name. I don't remember their. I told you I don't really watch a lot of
Ghost Adventures.
I think so. Is that the one with the Zach guy?
Yeah, Zach Baggins.
Yeah, that's the one.
Carl Mids, what's going on, Carl Mids? It's in. Jen's Journey said it's in Cornwall, Connecticut.
Well, Jen is from here. I think me and Jen might have to go hit that place up.
Hey, John, Gina has a pretty good question here. She says, okay, so when we ask spirits to speak to us or show themselves, are we, in sense, pulling them back from their resting place?
Oh, wow. That's a good freaking question.
Well,
a spirit communication device, we're opening that portal to speak with them.
I think they're always around. I don't think we're pulling them away from anything.
I think a lot of the spirits that do talk to us are earthbound.
How do you know, though, bro?
I don't. That's what
I mean.
I just feel like the ones who do communicate with us haven't been able to pass on.
I don't believe that.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, that's not like, that's not like 100% correct, but the majority of them that you may come in contact with through like apps and stuff where they have to physically interact with it. Yeah. But when you're talking about picking up on, say, electronic device like the ghost boxes and stuff, or a radio or something, they're actually communicating to us from the other side. As a matter of fact, the majority of what the SB machines pick up are a lot of times spirits from the other side. And
see, like if I'm walking through a cemetery, if I'm walking through a cemetery, and all of a sudden, this has happened, I get a name, and then I look over, and it's the name that's on the stone. And what I think is, I think that it's something that we can never understand as people that are still alive.
Right.
I think that our energy can be in multiple different places at once.
Right.
I mean, just having the EVP session with Patty, where I'm in Massachusetts, she's in Florida, but my loved one's coming through clear, and her spirit box, but he's answering my questions, and I'm actually in Massachusetts, so
yeah,
where is he? Is he in Florida with Patty, or is he in Massachusetts with me?
He can probably move in between us, maybe a spiritual plane.
And that's what I'm thinking, that it's something that we'll never understand until we're there.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody else
and stuff don't fully understand everything about, what happens when you cross over and stuff like that. But
so would that be in the realm, do you think, of like interdimensional travel?
I don't put
that goes off into something else though. Like it's so vast that like there's so
who knows, yeah.
I love it how people put these labels on things and they're so dead set sure that that's how it is.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like, no, man, they're talking to us from this, and they're in this place, and if they don't do this, they're going to go to hell, and all this stuff, and the blah, 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 blah. And it's like, how the hell do you know? You don't know until you pass away, and you're there for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, go and die, and then after you're dead and you come back, which I know you had a close to death experience, so I'd probably take your opinion before anybody else's, but that's what I mean.
The farthest I got was when I had my situation in 2012, the first time I technically died. since I was like in a minor coma for it was only 3 days, but the farthest I got was actually going into the light, and I imagined what I thought was the light when I crossed over, and all of a sudden something happened, and that's when I started choking on the tube.
Yep.
You were yanked back.
But also, you're so fresh that, I mean, clinical death and being dead are two different things.
Oh yeah.
And then say your body's dying, it's kicking in that chemical DMT into your brain.
Right.
And so what that does, I mean, people that do DMT, they tell stories about how they went to Mars and talked to Jesus Christ, and you know what I mean, and had all these crazy experiences with Elvis and Kurt Cobain and blah 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 blah. That's a chemical that's flooded into your brain when you're dying, or it's actually flooded into your brain when you're dying or when you're dreaming. And so that could be a hallucination. Oh, I can't even speak right now.
So you think that in death is like a feeling of euphoria, I guess is the way to put it?
I think that your body probably has a few mechanisms that help you when you're passing away.
Because I heard it's a large drop, like a large spike in dopamine just gets released.
I think your body has a natural chemical that kicks in to help you pass. But do I believe that it takes away anything from anything spiritual or anything? No, I don't. This is the way God's made things, and we've taken science and totally turned our back on, you know what I mean, like what people have believed for thousands of years. We'll know when we get there. Until then, I think it's a guessing game. But what I've noticed is, I mean, I lived like I said, 35 years before I like was totally slapped in the face with ghosts are real. Like, dude, I honestly believe ghosts are real. I know Boomer does. I'm pretty sure that you do, and it's actually amazing to me, and it's almost like something has opened in the last couple of years, because they're able to just talk to us, dude. And how come this wasn't happening in 1990, son? We had the same equipment.
Well, I mean, they were in the sense that they didn't really have the spirit box, but people did do it using Ouija boards. It was just people didn't want it. It was kind of more, I guess, what's the word? Bad juju to do it.
Yeah.
It was a lot more secretive back there, and it didn't become big until like the early 2000s when you had shows like Ghost Adventures. You had a bunch of those other TV shows make paranormal videos and stuff like that.
Yep.
And maybe the spirits are finally like, well, now they've come to their senses. They can actually use these devices to breach that barrier in between us.
Yeah, it just seems like they're able to do it so easily. I don't know, maybe they always have been able to, but I've just started to notice it. So
the Marine's wife had Murad, you're quiet tonight.
I didn't even know Murad was here because I can't see nothing.
Oh,
what's up, Murad?
Sorry, I didn't
What's
mean
up,
to.
man?
I was presenting.
What's up, brother? I'm messing with this stupid Connect thing, so that's why I can't see anybody.
I know you're all green.
I'm green, man. I'm the new guy.
The Marine's wife said it takes a soul 30 minutes to leave the body. I heard.
That could be true. That could be true. I know that when I was there for a family member passing away, we could feel her leave. Like she was there. Listen to this. She was there, then she was gone, and this was my cousin's grandmother, but she was like a grandmother to me as well. And so he looks at the doctor and says, she's gone. She just passed. And the doctor comes over and says, no, you're wrong. She's just breathing very shallow. And he said, no, she's gone. I know she's gone. And the doctor came over and checked, and my cousin was right.
Wow.
Like I felt it too. Like as soon as she left, like we started crying. It was like, whoa, like she just left. So I believe, I mean, maybe it took her 30 seconds or whatever, but we felt it. I felt it. I felt her leaving.
Hey, can I tell you guys something? I never told no one. When I was a kid, I actually died for 7 minutes. No joke.
7 minutes?
Yeah,
Holy
they brought me back.
Shit. Was that like a fever or something?
No, I had a lollipop and I choked on it. No one was around, and it stuck in my throat and I couldn't breathe. And literally, I woke up in the hospital and the doctor told me I was dead for 7 minutes.
Wow.
I never wanted to tell anyone, but it's weird because all I remember seeing is this white light, and then suddenly I felt this jolt, and I was awake.
That's what I felt when I came out, dude. And it like felt like a jolt, and then all of a sudden, I just remember choking on the tube that had been rammed down my throat for the life support thing.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
I did something stupid though, and I freaked out and I pulled the cord out of my throat.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do that.
Oh, dude, I was like I threw up blood, and it wasn't pretty.
You want to hear an insane story that has to do with that?
Yep.
Well, I mean, you could tell me no. It's fine. But so I'm at a party, right? And I'm outside on the porch and I'm smoking a cigarette, and there's a couple people standing around. And we're talking about this movie with Greg Kinnear. You remember it was like there was this little kid, and the little kid seen Jesus. I forget the name of it, but anyways, it's a very spiritual movie about a child that seen Jesus. Nobody believes the child, and it's a Greg Kinnear movie. So anyways, we're talking about it, and this gentleman comes up to me and he says, do you want to hear something about God? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm open to it.
Hey, Little Rock, just real quick. Elizabeth H. actually just posted the coordinates to that town.
Oh, she should have kept it secret. You don't do that.
Yeah, I would take that down in private message.
Yeah, private message that to me.
Wait, let me get that first.
Me too. I want to get that too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I'm ever going to get to Connecticut.
Hey, what's up, Alicia? Sorry, Alyssa.
I can't even get to Massachusetts.
Yes, it's Alyssa.
I know it's Alyssa. I've been saying that wrong the whole time I've known her.
So this gentleman, he comes up to me and he starts telling me this story. Now this guy's probably in his early 60s, and he says, when I was a kid and I lived in Puerto Rico, I was shot. And he said that he was shot like it was a bunch of times. And they took him to the hospital, and he died. They pronounced him dead. And so he said that he died and that he stood next to his body for 3 days, okay? And he was outside of the cooler for 3 days, begging God to let him live. On the third day, they opened up the thing, and he ended up moving. And he said that he could see them, not because he woke up, but because he was standing behind them looking at his own body. Now, this might sound crazy, like some story that I'm making up, but this guy actually has a public broadcast. He's an evangelist. He does like a spirit a religious show on public television. But not only that, he was on Unsolved Mysteries, and he's actually a hero in Puerto Rico. If anybody in here's Puerto Rican, they probably know who I'm talking about. And this guy was dead for 3 days. Now imagine this: your father dies, okay? 3 days later, you get a phone call from the hospital, and they tell you that your father woke up. His whole entire family was there at the party.
That's a
They
miracle.
they came out while he was telling me the story. They start getting loud, telling me this. You know how people get when they're telling stories.
Mhm.
And the son was like, "Yeah, man, imagine." And that's how he said it to me. He said, "Imagine if your family member died, and 3 days later they tell you to come pick him up." Now,
Wow.
what he said is he never went to heaven. That he was right next to his body the whole time, and he was begging God to let him live, to let him stay here. And God answered his prayer and let him live. And this guy is so religious, and you can actually look him up. There's an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. This is true. This is not made up. And I was floored. And just meeting the guy, and just the way the conversation happened, like I was talking to my buddy just about a religious movie, and to have this guy tell me the story, and then have his whole family tell me the story, and then like everybody in the party is like, yeah, he's famous, like he's on TV, like every Sunday he has his evangelist show or whatever. But 3 days, dude, 3 days.
Yeah, somebody had mentioned in the times of the Black Plague, they actually, and they did it up until like I think somewhere around the 1800s. They used to put bells attached to the morgue and to the gravestones.
Yeah, yep.
And they would run that line to the coffin. They used to do a lot of crazy stuff. They used to put a glass thing on the stone slab for your place marker for your grave. Look down into the earth and see your casket, and your casket would have a window to see if you were moving, and then they could pull you up.
Or if it was fogged up, that would mean you're breathing, of course.
Yeah.
There's a saying that comes from that bell. There's a saying that we use.
As the bell tolls.
Something like that. Yeah, I think the word might be. It's like
every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
No, it's like ringing the dead or something. I don't know, something like that. But there's a saying that
dead ringer.
Dead ringer. I think you're right. It's something like
that.
That
wasn't me. That was a Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam.
Yep. Thank you, because I would have never remembered.
Yep. Gina's Bizarro Ghost said, I personally think that souls leave their body at their own individual timing right away up to 30 minutes. However long, no exact timing for every single soul.
Yeah, that guy said that he stayed there. He said, and that was another thing he explained. He said he was there and he was alone, and that like he really vividly explained it, that he didn't see nobody, he didn't hear nobody, like he was there by himself standing next to his body, but he was praying to God to let him live.
Wow.
And then on the third day, the guys came to pull him out. They pulled him out. His arm moved a little bit. It scared the crap out. He said it scared the crap out of the guys. They ran out. They came back in with a doctor. They revived him, and he was alive. And
jeez.
Irish Whiskey said the Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. That might be it too. Yeah. I just remember I was watching it on like the History Channel, and they said the saying.
Well,
but it could be Saved by the Bell makes sense.
The first time I ever heard about it was watching the Nun movie, and I was like, there's got to be some real historical significance to it. And lo and behold, yeah, there is.
Yep.
That movie was so good.
By the way, we're going to be at the Clown Motel tomorrow night.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be a blast.
So,
is Bloody Mary real?
Fit right in.
Yeah, I talk to her all the time.
Oh, God. Bloody Mary Paranormal.
One of the legends leading to Bloody Mary is over hundreds of years it's changed and people have adapted other stories to it and stuff.
Yeah,
but the one I read about was Queen Mary.
Mary Tudor
was the most ruthless queen of England. And
yeah, it was the Tudors.
Her peasants and stuff like that. And she donned the name Bloody Mary. Now, since the 1600s or 1400s, whenever she was reigning, that story has just kind of taken off, and people have.
Well, I've actually seen people say that she's buried in like Georgia or something, and I'm like, she's not buried in Georgia. It's her. She was one of the Tudors. Her name was Mary Tudor.
Yep.
And she was not from Georgia or wherever. I've just seen people say this is Bloody Mary's grave, and I'm like, you're not.
No, it wasn't Mary. Mary, I believe, yeah, was Mary Tudor. She was also known as Mary Queen of Scots.
Yep, Scots. Yes, Queen of Scots. There you go. I said Europe. My bad.
She was King Henry VIII's second daughter.
Yes.
Was he the one that chopped off all the heads there? Or was
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Marie Antoinette. Who else was it? Catherine Parr. She died divorced from him, but he killed. I forgot all the names of. He killed 3 out of his 6 wives, among a ton of other people. And then you have King Henry or King Louis the 18th,
Louis,
who did a lot of beheadings.
Louis always a nice guy.
Louis V. Henry VIII and Louis V, wasn't it?
Louis the Rock.
King Lou Rock. The first
Louis.
I am Henry VIII. I am.
Luigi. You got a donation, buddy.
I got a donation?
Yes, sir.
Wow, 5 quid from Carl Maids. How's it going? Thank you so much. Have a good night, Carl Maids. I hope you have a great night, man. Thought I shouted you out before. I thought I said your name, but thank you so much for the donation, bro. I really appreciate it. Okay, now we get to get a history lesson too. Yeah. That was King Henry the 14th. That's right.
Yeah, I don't mean to get long-winded about it. It's just I've seen people actually claim, like, yeah, we're in Bloody Mary's freaking bathroom or something. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, no way. But, yeah.
I tried that Bloody Mary thing. Nothing ever happened when I did it.
You know, I used to do it as a kid. It would freak me out.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what it was like an urban myth to freak young children out.
See, when I was a kid and we were doing it, they say that you're supposed to go into a room where there's a mirror and it's dark. And if you repeat her name, a figure's supposed to appear to you in the mirror. She's supposed to ask you 3 questions. And if you don't answer all 3 questions correctly, she reaches out and scratches your eyes out. That's the
John, you got another donation, buddy.
What? Wow, the Marine's wife. Wow, thank you so much. $9 super chat. Or sorry, $10.
$10. Give them credit for that penny. $10.
$9.99 super chat. $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it for our next trip. Yeah,
at this rate, you can come to the Clown Motel now. Hurry up, people! Keep donating, guys. You can come with us to
Marine's wife. I hope I get to meet you when I come out there.
Guys, seriously though, if you want to donate to my PayPal. That way I get the money sooner, and we can actually use that for our trips, because it takes up to a month to get these donations. But hey, I'm not complaining. I appreciate the super chats. So we're at because UK $5 turns into, I think it's $6.50. But I really appreciate it, guys. Oh my God, I still don't want to do the Candyman thing because of that horrible movie I saw when I was young. Yeah, that movie was really scary. I'm not gonna lie.
But it was a movie. It was Candyman. I mean, come on. What's the actor gonna jump out of the mirror and get you?
Candyman's a punk.
I'm gonna get you.
You know, when I seen
really
the
scary, Murad.
when I seen the Stephen King's It
Oh, dude,
for the first time, I didn't sleep for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's how I was too, dude. I couldn't walk near a storm drain for like a week and a half. I couldn't barely take a shower, dude. It freaked me out so bad.
Wow.
I was afraid of getting sucked out of that storm drain or the bathroom drain because I was just like, man.
You had to grab the balloon, remember, from the storm drain.
Right. And
I couldn't sleep. You couldn't put me to bed for 2 weeks. I was not sleeping.
Come get a balloon.
My mom made me watch that movie when I was like 8 years old.
I was a little bit older than you guys when I first saw it, so it really didn't bother me that much. But one that I watched, I think it came out. I think I watched it during my middle school years. Was Night of the Living Dead. That one kept me up for a couple of weeks. Like I literally slept during the day in class for like a week because I did not sleep at night because of that movie.
Hey, Psycho Ghost Trackers, what's going on, Brandon? It's the Golden Child.
Golden Child number 2. What's up, Golden Child 2?
Yeah. I'm Golden Child 1, he's Golden Child 2, and Murad's number 3.
All right, what's this Golden Child business?
They all received the golden shower.
No, that's what happened to my clothes at the hotel. That guy went full R. Kelly on my clothes.
Oh,
that's messed up.
Too soon.
We're the 3 golden children. Don't mess with us, okay?
Hey, I'm the green child.
And you're green now.
Come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were the peasants, though.
Yeah, we are the peasants. The people in Beverly Hills are the golden children.
You're the peasants.
We almost hit one on the way into the thanks to you.
It wasn't my fault.
Hey, you almost hit one of the golden for nothing, like absolutely, like the stuff that we don't have. We would have having to give up like our firstborn son to like a child sacrifice for the golden children.
Well, I told him if he didn't like the way I drive, get off the sidewalk.
That place was so crazy. I was like, oh my god, we could not even afford the Apple core from this place. Because like we were making a joke of how like broke we were in Beverly Hills, and we were just dying.
Can I get a cup of water? Well, you need a.
I live in Indiana. We're famous for cornfields, and I still can't watch Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn.
That was freaky. That was a freaky one.
Yeah.
Anybody else? More movies. Who here has seen Day of the Dead? And if so, remember the scene where the zombie's head gets cut off clean with a garden shovel and then rolls away?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Also one, I think it's titled Island of the Living Dead.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam
in the bedroom.
Kim Fitzgerald just donated $10 PayPal. Thank you.
Nice. By the way, Lou, I got some information for you on some of the places when you have time.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Just hit me up anytime, bro.
Okay. I didn't.
Redoing that looks really good as Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, I'm I don't know. I'm kind of weary about it. I hope they don't ruin it.
I don't. I hope they don't either. But so far, Stephen King said this is the first one of his movies that actually freaked him out.
Oh yeah, well that'll be cool.
Yeah,
because he's made some awesome movies, man.
He actually hates a majority of the films that have come out about his books.
I love Stand By Me.
Oh,
One of the all-time best movies. In fact, probably the best movie ever
Almost
created.
ruined Blueberry Pie for me permanently, but it's a great movie. That whole scene with lard ass, dude, grossed me out. I'm like,
well, American Pie ruined apple pie for me. So.
American Pie made me really enjoy apple pie.
Truffles? Chocolate truffles?
Oh, that was a wedding. Yeah.
I like creamy apple pie. Wait a minute, apple pie is not supposed to be creamy.
Apple pie.
Is apple pie supposed to be creamy?
No.
No.
Unless they added something to it.
Well, it depends. Is it apple pie a la mode?
It's
wow.
apple pie a la load.
I knew that was coming.
Oh my god. And there goes the age restriction.
Oh man.
Said the head was used from my 10th grade boyfriend's head. They made the mold from his head. John Volsich.
What was made from his head?
The mold for the Day of the Dead, where they cut off his head with the shovel. Her boyfriend's head was the mold for that scene.
Somebody in the chat?
Yeah, Gianna Bizarre.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, I can talk about that on my channel when I go live Tuesday, if you remind me.
I know some, but there's a local there's actually a few local famous people here. I used to be really good friends with the guy who played Littlefoot in Land Before Time. He was also the little kid in RoboCop 2. His name is Gabriel.
Oh, he's super famous.
Yeah. He was also in the Newsies.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as he was in Newsies.
Yeah, I mean the RoboCop 2 is what kind of made him into a child star on top of the Land Before Time series.
I was in War of the Worlds.
Were you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What Tom Cruise?
I played the big alien thing. Hold on,
I was in Leaving Las Vegas. Seriously,
that was
I was an extra in Leaving Las Vegas.
See.
Oh, thank you so much, Softford Story. I'm so glad that you had a chance to stop by. And
my fingers were the tentacles.
But no, seriously, you could actually see me on the movie with Nicolas Cage, Leaving Las Vegas. I was in
get out of here.
I'm dead serious.
And I was in Debbie Does Dallas.
Where was I? Which one were you?
I played Debbie.
You were Debbie?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was Debbie's stunt double.
No, but seriously though, not joking. Back in '91, I was an extra in that movie.
Oh wow. Yeah, Chuck Liddell still owns the Pit, which is a boxing gym in San Luis Obispo. He also owns a coffee shop called Black Sheep, and among another one down the street. I forgot the name. Yeah, I don't remember, but he owns a few local bar/restaurants, and then he owns the Pit, where it's like the MMA gym. That place is crazy, dude. You see those guys beating the shit out of each other in that gym all the time. It's entertaining to watch. But Chuck Liddell's from this area. Chuck Liddell's from San Luis Obispo.
So challenge him to a fight.
Oh, fuck no.
Well, I think you could take him.
Oh no, Chuck Liddell's dangerous.
Well, since I live in Massachusetts, Chuck Liddell, you ain't doing nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna say it like Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Are you gonna do
nothing?
Are you gonna throw a chair at the bus window?
Now go get me my coffee.
But yeah,
you want to do shite.
You're not going to do shite.
Hey Lou, guys, are you guys down to do Tombstone in August?
Listen,
I am.
man, I'm down to do anything. The thing is, bro, you know what the thing is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
I
The
do
bird is
not
the
own.
word.
I do not own an airplane.
Yes.
Whoa,
That's the thing.
that's easy to take care of.
All right, you gonna buy me an airplane?
Just a
That's
few more
awesome.
thousand subscribers, and you'll be there quick.
I got a guy down the road that owns one of those little mosquito helicopters.
I'll tell you what.
I mean,
There you go.
3 passengers.
Mark my words. Now, mark my words. All right. If I ever made it to a point where, you know, I had some income coming in because YouTube doesn't pay you nothing, I would buy a mobile home and just go everywhere.
Oh, hell yeah.
That would be cool because you can go, you know what I mean? Like we can go and collab. Everybody's got a, place to chill on wheels. It'd be
The
pretty
Marine's
cool.
wife said, Lou, I bought some of your merch yesterday and said there's only one day left. Are you releasing new merch?
No, Marine's wife, what that is Teespring. They do these things where they say that it's only available for a week, but then after the week ends, or it's like 3 days. After the 3 days runs out, then they do the next run. So it's
She
gonna
also
be
said, Lou, she could fly you out to California if you want to come.
yeah. See, the thing is, man, I do have this obligation. I got to get down to Florida. I have to do that first. After
Oh, yeah, I
that,
can come here now.
after that, I'm free, man. I'm open right after because I gotta help out a friend, but right after that, I'm down for anything.
Oh yeah, come to California. We'll do some of the local
Dude, I'm
places
coming.
here.
Like I'm already sold. Like you ain't gotta sold me. David Ullman's house.
He's already.
I want chicken, and that's it. You
Well,
know what
so
would really
We
suck?
got to introduce him to the Golden Children. He's almost at the right amount of subscribers to be called a Golden Child.
You know what'd be funny though is like if
They'll be
I
number
showed
4?
up and I ended up at David Ullman's house and it was the one day he ordered Domino's pizza.
Oh, he wouldn't do that.
I'd be like, no
That
chicken.
chicken he cooked was so damn good.
Dude, the freaking grill
I
was
bought
like
that.
8 feet. It was like 8 feet long. You probably had like 42 actual chickens that had to lose their lives to feed everybody in that. You know what I mean?
There was still a lot of chicken left.
Think about the genocide of chickens that had to happen for that meal.
It was a valiant effort of the chickens.
Dude,
genocide.
I just had a freaking chicken orb go by because they're. Whoa! Holy shit! Did you see that?
No.
Oh my gosh! I hope I was talking when that freaking popped up. That was crazy. I'm not recording. Damn it, dude.
Yeah,
that
you were recording. Yeah.
I was recording. Oh, dude! I hope I caught that one, dude. It was like the size of my head. Did anybody see that, or was it just me?
You're green.
Just
It's hard
me.
to see.
What if I post it without the YouTube part? What?
Huh?
What is this person posting? It looks like a dead body in the bed.
What?
What
Wow.
are you talking about? Who's my
sorry.
bed? The only thing in my bed is my lighting and my guitar amp. It's not a dead body. Even though there's a woman who died in this room. She's not here anymore.
No, she could be.
Dude, that was the biggest freaking orb, and I'm not gonna be. Oh man, I hate missing out on stuff like that.
I know, Irish. You should Irish Whiskey Paranormal. You should come with us to the Omen House.
Well, that's in 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, Marine's wife is gonna show up too.
Lucky ass.
Well,
Guys,
come on.
I'm weirded out right now because I found a stream with a creepy ass thumbnail, and I'm afraid to click on it. Okay, so I ended up creating the thumbnail, and I don't know because it's not that creepy, really. I'll show you right now what I think they might be referring to. I'm not sure. Let's see. So I created this thumbnail, and it's literally a map of the United States with 2 EMF readers going high, high.
Go a little to the right, buddy. More. We only see half of it. There you go. Right there.
So it just shows like a little
Yeah, that's not
map with
creepy.
2 EVP recorders, like coast to coast EVPs. That was the whole thing Lou and I were talking about earlier. So I was like, oh, might as well make the thumbnail about it.
That's cool. That's not creepy. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
that's
still
not
gonna
it.
do that
Yeah,
Nevada triangle.
exactly. Then don't click on it. John, can you tell Lou I'm about to beat him to David's house because I'm closer? She said, and then she goes,
Wow.
neener.
Who was that?
Did you text Lou the video? Or Lou, did John text you the video? Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Oh my god, so many people. Okay.
All right, Lou, I'm gonna have to get you a round trip ticket out here for Tombstone in August.
So you the thing Marine's wife sent me.
Damn it. I didn't get it. I went back
Nobody
and
is
watched it.
viewing it, and it's by somebody called Electro Dead. Well, yeah, then don't click on it. If it's a bad video, I wouldn't click on it.
Yeah, I didn't get that giant orb that was the size of my head. That sucked.
Oh, which one in that video?
No, the one that just popped up. It was just a minute ago. It was huge. It was one of those dead mad chickens. One of those chickens from David Orman's house.
Oh my gosh. Haunting you because you didn't eat it?
It was haunting you, man.
Oh,
Not me.
Yeah, so the video I just sent you from what the Marine's wife took the picture shows the full orb. Wild. Wow. And she actually caught something weird.
Earlier, and he saw at least 6.
There was at least
session.
All right, Donna Rock Fam, thank you so much.
There's an orb.
Donna Rock Fam, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. There was a flock of chickens banding together. Yeah. So do you guys have any more paranormal questions, or anybody on panel have any cool things coming up here soon?
Yeah, I got the Clown Motel tomorrow night.
You're lucky, man. I want to go so bad.
And then we're going to do the Mizpo.
The biggest news I have is I can start live streaming again Tuesday.
And
yeah,
Tuesday, we're going to do the Area 51.
Be careful out there, man, for them camo dudes.
Oh, I know. Trust me. They watch me all the time. They probably know me by now.
Well, they probably knew you the first time you rolled up there. They had probably your social security number. They probably had everything.
You know what would make for a great YouTube video?
Involved.
You know what would make for
the drone over there?
I'm going to give you the keys to a viral video, all right? And you can thank me later. You need to take your car and beeline it right down that road, right through the gates, right towards the base that's there.
Yep.
Straight in, just go right past all the signs.
And how many bullet will my car have?
Here's the deal, dude. Listen, all right. Area 51 was the secret base for the 50s, okay? It's not secret anymore. We got tourists that go there to look for stuff. Do you actually think they're still using that place for anything top secret?
Oh, hell no. I know
Hell no. They moved that out of there years ago. I mean,
they moved it to Area 52.
Yeah, it's at Area 69.
That's a good area.
I like that area.
Jesus.
It was never even used for what everybody suspected was used for, even in the 50s. So.
The only place that might have housed some kind of like extraterrestrial would have been Roswell in New Mexico.
Well, where do you think that's Groom Lake? That's Area 51.
Right. Well, no, Area 51's not New Mexico.
Isn't it?
No, it's in Nevada.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, yes. Skinwalker Ranch in Utah. That would be an exciting video.
That actually, I drove by it once, like 2 years ago, but I never stopped because people are like, if you get out, you're gonna get shot. They have people out there with guns and all this shit. So I was like, okay,
really?
I'm not gonna stop.
That's what I do. That.
A reservation.
It's not.
Hey, John. Hey, John.
What's up?
All right. I think John left.
He's here.
I'm here.
Hey, listen.
It's not like a tourist thing where you can like go.
No.
Hey, bud, I gotta run.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You're good to head out, Lou?
Yeah, I'll still pop into the chat, but I'm ready to crash out again.
I hear you, man. No problem.
All right, much love.
Much love,
have
Boomer.
a good night.
Murad, it was nice to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, brother.
And
the white trucks are contracted.
I'll text you. I'll text you and let you know.
Text me, bro. Text me. Cool.
All right.
John, thank you for having me, my brother.
As always, brother. Thank you for having me on your show earlier.
Of course, man. And much love to everybody in the chat. I'll see you guys over there in a second.
Have a good night.
Peace.
So, I thought Skinwalker Ranch, like, you were allowed to go investigate, no?
No. It's actually a really top secret place. There's a little shack down there. And what it is you can pull up to the gate, and supposedly there's an underground elevator that goes down underground. This is what I was hearing and heard some stuff from other people that live in the area. And they say once in a while you could see the elevator, well, not the elevator, but the door open, and guys in black come out, look around, and then go back inside.
Jeez.
I bet you that's connected to Area 51 underground.
So, like I said, I'm not sure. It's just what I hear. I've never seen anybody come out in black or anything, but because I never stopped.
Maybe that's one of the U.S. like nuclear sites underground.
Could be. I don't know.
Because I know in Utah they do have a nuclear site somewhere in Utah. They have two in Nevada.
Yeah, because it's actually what it is it's fenced off, and they say it's like 2-3 miles each way fenced off where you can't get in, and there's nothing there but dirt, and then right in the middle, all you will see is like a shack, like probably 30 or 40 feet across each way, and that's the only thing there. But supposedly they've seen people come out of there and go back in, and it's weird how they said it looked like there was kind of like an elevator when they opened the door that goes underground. So I'm not sure. It's just what I heard. So
somebody said, okay, who's got my text? Please respond. I am going to text everybody. What is she saying?
Text what?
Oh, she's gonna text everybody? I'm not sure. She was saying goodbye to Lou. Kim, you're gonna text us?
Oh, let me go on chat. I'm not even reading chat. Sorry.
Well, she won't be texting me.
Who got my text? Please respond. Wait, maybe she already texted us. Hold on. Let me see. Did you text me?
Oh, you were just playing. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, guys. So we're gonna be doing some pretty crazy paranormal investigation here at the Omen House again. Not this weekend, but next weekend, or not. Yeah, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after.
Yep, 2 weeks from now.
Yep, we're gonna be meeting up. It's gonna be me and Rod, probably Joe and Cynthia. It's gonna be Kelsey Davies most likely, and there might be some other bigger YouTubers who come and go to that investigation.
Oh, Chris Starr.
Chris Starr is gonna be there.
Yeah, and then
and she works with Omar a lot, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. I could text Kelsey and see where are they on a trip right now?
Yeah, she won't be able to text right now.
Oh, she okay. Please go live from his house. Yeah, I mean, if we do, I'll probably go live on Presence of the Unknown if possible. But
Pixie,
what the hell is Presence?
I think this time, I think
Presence of the Unknown is the other group. I'm in it, and John's in it.
Yeah.
John's balls.
Oh, yeah. I was like, how do you not know about this, Boomer? It's like, how long have we been friends on YouTube? Oh my gosh, no, I'm just playing. Please go live from his house. Yeah, I'll definitely consider it. Yeah, Chris just dropped a new video. Chris,
oh yeah, she did.
I think they're right now. She's in. Oh, she's actually live right now with Kelsey.
Oh, is she?
Yep, they went to a haunted location tonight.
Are they open with Omar Gosh yet, or is that?
Can we go raid them right now? That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, put in the link. I'll go raid them.
Okay, let me get their link here real quick. Let me see here. Copy. And then I'll go over my video. All right, guys. So here's the link for Chris Starr's live stream. Put in hashtag HSFL raid. Just like that.
I'm trying to get to your live right now so I can get to the link.
Okay. Hashtag HSFL raid.
Where? What the heck?
Okay.
Staying up with me. We hit over 100 people on my live stream tonight, guys. If you didn't smash that like button already, please go smash it. I'm gonna leave this video.
Guys.
Kelsey, get your freaking ass down here and say goodnight. Oh shoot. Thank you guys. If you guys subscribe to me and Eric, thank you guys so much. Thank you for supporting her channel. She's super awesome and she deserves it.
237 likes.
Remember, every single Friday I'm going to be dropping a new haunted exploration. I'm going to try to throw in some vlogs in between there. Oh, HSFL. Hey, Murad. That's HSFL. It's John. Okay. So go subscribe to Murad.
I'm sending all of my people from my live stream into this chat right now.
Explain with Murad as well as John from HSFL Paranormal. And Michael, thank you so much for modding tonight. I appreciate it because I think you're my only mod. The only one. You did a great job. And Lawrence, if you're still here, I'm going to make you a mod. I don't think I could do it on my phone, though. I know, John. Yeah, go subscribe to John HSFL Paranormal as well as Murad. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night here. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Yeah, they're signing off right now. But guys, thank you so much for going and checking out Chris Starr. She is a massively quick growing YouTuber. She's at what? Almost 7,000, or she just went over 7,000.
77, bro.
Yeah. Wow. Kelsey's almost at 9,000. She's blown up too. Both of them are.
Because I can't remember if I subbed to them or not. I'm familiar with Kelsey. I'm not familiar with the other one.
See, yeah, Chris Starr. Here, let me grab her channel. Let's see. Copy link. Okay. So the first one I'm going to put in is for Chris Starr. Okay, there it is.
Hey, Benny Loco, how are you?
And the other person is going to be Kelsey
Whoa.
Davis.
Whoa, I just saw something.
Oh.
Wow, this is a total shock to me.
Yeah, Kelsey is 300 away, like less than 300 away from 9K.
Oh, shit.
I just discovered this. I don't know why I didn't get a notification for it. But not to take away from anything else, but since I see it now, Danny's Corners did a Boomer Rocks promo video.
Really? Wow.
Wow, my first ever, so I'm excited, people. Forgive me, okay? I just noticed that. Wow. I mean, wow, who the hell am I? You know? Like,
Wow.
I'm freaking honored. Wow. Damn. Anyway, back
because they ended their live stream right when I rated them. They were ending. I'm so glad that I caught them when they were live. I
just
totally
in time.
Chelsea's link. All right, I'll be right back to the chat. Well, I'm still on the panel, but I'm gonna click this link here, which will take me away from the chat.
It's cool to see everybody go over there and say hi. That was super neat.
Oh, I'm not. Wow, she's at 8.7. Wow.
Yeah, she's she's hit 8.7 in less than 3 months.
Definitely got to hit that bell.
In less than 3 months, she has grown to almost 9,000 subscribers.
Well, you got to remember her old channel. She had like almost 30,000.
Yeah,
26,000. She said.
Because I always I've heard people mention her before, and I always thought I was subscribed, but apparently I wasn't. But I am now. But yeah, that's cool.
Yep. So I'm pretty much gonna end this live stream. I think it's been. Do you want me to continue it? Because I've dropped to 19 people, so I think this would be appropriate. I can look for one more channel that we can go raid who might be live right now. And hey, Francis Urban Spirits and Vlogs is live right now. We could go raid her channel.
Hell yeah, let's go raid her. That'd be awesome.
Francis is good people. We can go and go raid her real quick.
Hey, Tuesday you can raid me.
I can raid you if I'm live Tuesday night.
No, you're gonna be on my panel Tuesday, so
I am. I'm gonna be at work. I might not be able to join your panel during the day. Maybe on my lunch break for 20 minutes or something if my boss isn't there.
Oh well, I mean, I'll drop you a link. I was just kidding, but because I know you work on stuff. But I can drop you a link in case you can pop on for a minute.
Oh yeah,
I'll come on the channel. If you want.
So there's a link for Francis. There's a link for Francis Urban Spirits and Vlogs, guys. Please put in hashtag HSFL raid. You guys know the drill.
Yeah.
Let's bring her some new supporters, guys. Let's see what her reaction is.
You know, today the rules are changing for the 3 strikes.
Come on, guys. HSFL raid. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you, John.
Well, I would if my computer wasn't so slow.
What?
Come on, load up.
Come on. There we go.
Gina, John, and Mariah. Thank you, guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm about to end this live, guys. So go over to Francis's stream, hang out with her. Make sure you put in HSFL raid, and Boomer and I will probably go live sometime this week. I'm definitely going to be telling scary ghost stories Tuesday night.
Thank you, Boomer.
Hey,
you know what? You ought to go raid my thread that I just came from.
All right, guys.
Love that.
So Francis is pretty much going to be ending her stream here too, I think pretty soon. So guys, thank you so much for coming on with me live tonight in the chat. Much love and light, you guys. You guys rock. You are true fams here on YouTube, and I could not ask for a better group of people. Sorry for the double. But I do appreciate all of your support. And really, that link won't open?
I got
Click Sharpshooter's link then.
Brandon's starting soon. His stream's starting soon.
I'm so glad everybody had fun in the chat, guys. Make sure you go support our friend Francis, Urban Spirits and Vlogs. Much love and light, you guys. And remember to always keep it spooky. Do you guys have some closing sentences?
Yes, please make sure you get HSFL too. I'm sure you already have. And everyone on here. And get each other. Make sure you show some love. And me too. Thanks.
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to Murad and Boomer. But most importantly, make sure if you haven't got me already, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. So thank you guys and have a good night. And I love you guys so, so much. Seriously. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for providing for our investigations. And thank you for being there from the beginning. And thank you for continuing to be there for us, even through hard times, decisions about the channel and all that. You guys are here thick and thin. So thank you so much, guys.
Hey, no problem, bro.
All righty. And